Andrew Tate claims nobody has ever beaten him in an argument, and he challenges Jordan Peterson, the one person that's going to beat him. Let's get to it.
Has anyone ever beaten you in an argument?
No, never.
I will.
Anyone?
It depends what we're arguing about, but I believe that I can argue even when I know I'm wrong.
Who could beat you in an argument? Who could challenge?
Can I give it when I know I'm wrong? Yeah, I used to do that in school. Because when you have a debate or you're presenting something and you have to present it amongst your peers and your peers have to ask you questions. I'm like, why are you asking me questions? We're all trying to pass this class together. Stop asking me tough questions. But even when I'm wrong, I still beat them. Yeah, I like arguments and debates and I always win.
Has anyone ever beaten you in an argument?
No, never.
Could anyone?
It depends what we're arguing about, but I believe that I can argue even when I know I'm wrong.
Who could beat you in an argument? Who could challenge you to a great argument?
It's a good question. It depends on the subject. I'm not that impressed by any of these intellectuals we see.
So Jordan Peterson, could he out-argue you?
Peterson and I have an interesting relationship. I believe the enemy of my enemy is my friend. However, I do believe it's hypocrite. I think it's very difficult to sit and talk about mental rigidity and how you should be a man who is unafraid of the horrors of the world and then end up addicted to antidepressants. I think that's hypocritical, personally. He also talks very slowly, which is why he would always lose in an argument to me, because he's too slow and I'm very fast. Speed wins. Trust me, I've been in the cage. I know.
Speed and tone and pitch.
And he knows that. So he would never want to debate me. But I guess it depends what we're talking about. If he wants to talk about the intricacies of some old philosopher, some book he's read. I've never read the book. Maybe he could perhaps pull off a semi-interesting point. But then I also believe, I'm quick fire, bro. I'll tell remarks. That's no big deal. But, yeah.
What about Elon Musk? Did you see him rinse that journalist?
You have people like Andrew Tate who were brought back, who were previously banned for things like hate speech. Do you think you prioritize freedom of speech over misinformation?
I don't think Elon Musk is good at debating. I feel like he's good at listening. So if you say something wrong, he's just going to wait for you and then he's going to attack that one thing that is wrong. But I don't particularly think he's good at debating. Andrew Tate can easily smoke Elon Musk. And also, he doesn't talk fast. He stutters too.
Musk, did you see him rinse that journalist?
You have people like Andrew Tate who were brought back, who were previously banned for things like hate speech. Do you think you prioritize freedom of speech over misinformation and hate speech?
You know, who's to say that something is misinformation? Who's the arbiter of that? Is it the BBC?
Is that
what hate
that
speech are you talking about? I mean, you use Twitter.
Right.
Do you see a rise in hate speech?
I would say I would see more hateful content in that.
Content you don't like or hateful? What do you mean to describe a hateful thing? Can you name one example?
I honestly don't use. Honestly, I
you
don't.
Can't name a single example.
I'll tell you why, because I don't actually use that for you.
Well,
I only look at
hang on a second. You said you've seen
following.
more hateful content, but you can't name a single example, not even one.
I'm not sure I've used that feed for the last 3 or 4 weeks, and
Well, then how did you see the hateful content? Then I say so that you don't know what you're talking about.
Really?
Not even one tweet, and yet you claimed that the hateful content was high.
Well,
that's false.
Amazing.
That was genius.
It was amazing. And it's amazing also how I like to believe I've been a huge component or a very important part of the matrix cracking, because I do think it's actually cracking now. Only the very stupid believe anything the MSM says anymore. Anyone with a brain has woke up and realized that everything is a lie. Everything is a lie. Education's a lie. Judicial system's a lie. The news is a lie. Money's a lie. Everything's a lie. Everything you were taught in education was a lie. All of it.
There's only so much truth.
So for what he said about money is a lie, I just learned something, yeah? I saw a video where somebody said your mortgage, the money you loan does not exist. So basically when you sign a mortgage, the money is created and now you have to pay interest on your money. The explanation was so weird. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is going to blow my mind. But yeah, everything is a lie, like you said. That's true. Education, everything, the media. This video might be a lie. Question everything. That's what I'm saying. Question everything. Anyways, that was a very good, interesting video. I think he can debate, but I sure think there are people that can smoke him. Because he's a fast talker. He's loud, knowledgeable. But there are also people that are fast talkers, loud, and way more knowledgeable. He can definitely smoke Jordan Peterson off the points that Jordan Peterson could easily get emotional, and Andrew Tate doesn't care about what he says. He's just going to say something, and Jordan Peterson would, wouldn't like that. And Andrew Tate is going to win the argument and going to be louder and faster too. But anyways, let me know what you think. Who's going to win an argument between Andrew Tate and Jordan Peterson? If you don't agree with what I said, feel free to share and share your reasons why. But I'll win Andrew Tate in an argument. Let him come. I'm ready. Smash the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.